Hello, today I'm at the Roland Levinsky building in Plymouth. It's a university building, and I'm just filming because obviously this is an education centre and I've got government accepted information. So I'm going to put some information up for the students to find. Governments won't have a problem with this. They're all over the Charles Cross police station in Plymouth. Governments won't have a problem with this. They're all over the Charles Cross police station in Plymouth to help educate people on actual source, directly truth backed up with evidence. None of this, you've got to believe what we tell you from, information that's been put there that has no evidence. So trying to help people. So I've been told this is missing now, my information. So here's a notice board for the university, so I'll put them on so people have access to it. There's my questionnaire there. That's just to get people thinking about, information that people are not allowed to think for themselves. So I'll put these up. These are This is the one where, that the police have got. So, there you go. I mean, there's no issue with what I'm doing here. So it's just really it's education. That's all it is. But it's world education, not people like being told to believe things from known liars who place the lies there. This is all sourced by my new profile. But in the meantime, I'm about to write a book. So my booklet, which is called The Governments Are Teaching the World, it's obviously through lies, created lies. That was just to get some information out quickly. But what I want to do next is write a book and compile all the evidence behind everything I show and put it all in one place, rather than people have to trawl through loads of posts on Facebook or go through my my pin posts on my suppressed, Facebook, or the one that's been taken away from me at the moment. Because although the pin post has got information, and as I always state, I show evidence every step of the way that's all been accepted, acquiesced to, so people can trawl back on dates if they go on my Facebook. And this is why the police and everyone else, they can't refute a word. You watch my videos, I get people like, I've done videos recently where the cars are not owned by the police, nor is the police station. So I'm putting my stickers, which you've just seen that I've put in the Plymouth University building. I tell them, don't touch them. You're not allowed to touch all stickers. It's not your building. Government admitted the spying on me on the 21st of the 6th, 2021 in their High Court, knowing I would show that publicly. So why would the police, individual police or anyone else, start trying to take stickers off buildings where the government's watching everything I do? And they're happy. What I'm going to do now is this stream's going to be a little bit longer than I expected it to be, because I'm going on a little walk. The police station is not too far away, so we're going to have a little look just to check to make sure that the stickers I told them not to remove, which the initial stickers were on there 5 months, and I'm videoing, putting them on there. You can go back, look through my videos. But like I say, I've done it recently where the police parked outside my house. One of my neighbours, unbeknown to me at the time, was filming me because I said, why are they parked outside my house? I'm going to put my government's accepted information stickers on them, but they're covering up the police while still acting against the people. But they just need to learn. Remember, there's no maliciousness from me. This world has to be learned from, especially all government servants. I'm not having a go at them. They're in these systems. They know what the systems are. They can't refute a word I've said. It's, coming up for 27 years worth of information where people would do anything for money. I mean, you go back into the created history by the governments, who are known lying actors and liars. You're going to see, like, what people did for money back then when asked to do so. Nothing's changed. people, you know, create monetary system, you know, people will do anything for money, and then they will cover it up, they will lie. And this is the state of humanity. This is the state of why the world, what's happening in the world now for the last so many years is being shown in a ridiculous fashion to everyone on purpose through the government's own media systems and servants. And people don't understand. They go and watch their YouTube content creators. A lot of them are plants for lies, paid plants, allow big platforms just to lie to people, because lies are being taught to people. So people are like going to all these nefarious things and saying, oh, good, you know, digging down these holes that have been created for people to fall into these lies and consume their minds. But ultimately, there's only power behind lies when people want the lies, and people want lies over truth. Governments know it, and they're going to keep creating more and more lies and getting their servants to implement these lies knowingly against the people, whilst keeping quiet, whilst lying to everyone about it, until people learn from them. Because this is all, you know, this is all in everyone's hands now. Everything's being shown clearly. You know, what kind of world you have when it's self-appointed, it's created on lies that have to be learned from, and people don't want to learn from them. They just want to accept them. So here we go. If you probably noticed this building from my other videos. This is Charles Cross Police Station. Remember, the police and everyone else watch all these videos, and they can't refute a word of all the evidence and everything they're part of in what I show. But again, it's not malice from me to them. They know, but this is, you know, this is sort of, they have to learn. So this is Charles Cross Police Station in Plymouth, and we'll walk up these steps. I'll show you where the stickers are, and it's really just to show you that, you know, I'm putting this information everywhere, I'm showing everything, and they're not allowed to do anything whatsoever yet, because they haven't been ordered to, or asked to, should we say, for money, yeah? Because, like I say, I only deal in source directly truth backed up with evidence. So here we are. Someone's had a little go at them, but they're still here ultimately. Yeah, I've put them here, mate, because yeah, they're mine, because the government's accepted information that's being covered up against the people by the police. I've shown all police in Plymouth. I haven't got you on yet, but your voice might be, mate.
Just asked a question there, because I watch that YouTube stuff where they go around the police station and all that.
Yeah.
And like DJ Audits and AB Britain.
Oh, I don't watch anything, because I've done, you know, everything myself, and I source directly truth backed up with evidence. This is all information that was previous. Now it's been accepted by all governments via their High Court. So, all right, we'll just.
You want to look on YouTube, because it's quite knowledgeable stuff on there.
Yeah, but it's got to have evidence behind it, not like, because you got to always what.
Can't get no more evidence than that.
Yeah. What I always say to people is, if anyone's telling you to believe anything, ask for evidence off them, because if they're telling you it's the truth, like with me, I can show where all the evidence is. A lot.
So what I just said, sorry.
Yeah.
Just said to you,
yeah, that's right.
I just asked my phone. She said it could take several months. So what's several mean to you? Several months.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? Several months.
Yeah.
Is
Probably.
that two?
No, that's to me about 6. Well, several. I mean, you're looking at 5, 6, maybe.
We've been 6 already.
Oh, right, okay.
We've been 6.
Yeah.
We've been 6.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
All right, good luck anyway. My name's on here anyway, if you want to check it all out. Right, sorry about that. But if people want to speak, and, you know, regardless of whether I'm doing a live stream, you know, I'll always be polite to people, and that's including the police. They know this. You know, I'm not a malicious sort of person. I will, you know, regardless of what they're involved in for money, against the people that they all know in Plymouth, and all councillors as well. I've highlighted publicly what the previous Devon and Cornwall Chief Constable admitted to via email on the 22nd of the 12th, 2021, which was that they received all crimes, cover-up crimes and all lies over what is now like a 27-year and ongoing period, and they ignored and covered them up on purpose, while stating that the police would do this same behaviour. All the information was noted though, and that's what's happened. They had a new Devon and Cornwall Chief Constable come in called Will Kerr, who was obviously fully aware of all of, you know, what the police have been involved in, especially over the last few years, when they've all been CC-mailed into the High Court, where, you know, all the crimes against the people, all the created lies have been put in there and now accepted publicly on the 18th of December 2022 and ever since. So, you know, this like I said, this isn't about not saying that sometimes the police don't do good things, but it's a system. If a system's created on lies, and then every time when people are asked by known lying actors in governments through their own medias to enact crimes against the people, you know, they've got to now start learning. We're in an education period in humanity where people have got to start saying, right, okay, I'm being asked to do wrongful things knowingly for money, and I'm keeping quiet like everyone else. You know, I've had 27 years of no government servants crossing over, and I've shown vast information online. Not one has ever stood up and said, I'm not keeping quiet about this. This is wrong. Every single one has stayed quiet or been involved in these premeditated lies, crimes, cover-up crimes against me and the people for money. That is the state of humanity, yeah? And it's like, you know, people will barefaced lie to people and say they don't know about things. I've had it with the police where, you know, I've had them on video before, and I'll tell them my name, and then they'll go, I don't know who you are. It's you know, the pathological lying is that bad. You know, I know administrative staff are watching my videos in this police station. Police are probably watching it now, yeah? So they're watching it. They're all talking to each other. No one in Plymouth, as far as I'm aware, has been videoing the police. They haven't put criminal applications in the government's lying criminals controlled law, which is not a real law system, yeah? So I had to put, because I went to the Crown Prosecution Service and asked them for the, you know, because of the admittance email, like I said previously, by the previous Devon and Cornwall Chief Constable, I said, right, okay, this has been accepted. I'm going to put this into criminals law. Crown Prosecution Service said, obviously another system created on government's lies, right? Said, no, only the police can do that. I said, well, what about what they've accepted? No, nothing we can do about it. So then I had to put an application, which is in, obviously, you know, the details are in my pin post on my old Facebook, which I said I haven't got control of, government has now, in Facebook. You know, and I've done video. It's a video on here as well, where I've served a criminal application on the police direct by video, yeah? So they all know these things get spread around. They all talk about it, yeah? So it's not like nobody knows what I'm doing. I've now, you know, recently put stickers on the police cars, yeah? I've put them on the building, yeah? I've told them not to touch them. It's got nothing to do with them. They don't own the cars. The government's watching me, as I've stated before, you know? So everything is known, everything is seen, and everyone knows where I am. Yeah, and they know, like I say, with the information, governments and medias, you know, media systems, yeah, they have been CC-mailed in. No one's allowed to go near me. None of these YouTubers that people believe are telling the truth. I'm not allowed to be on camera with any of them with these big followings. Go and have a look on my YouTube channel, Sean Grinier, yeah? See how suppressed that is at the moment. I'm not saying they won't allow this information out at a later date, but at the moment, people just want whoever's charismatic, whoever's telling them the best lies that fits the counter-narrative, which is, you know, the created narrative is lies and the counter-narrative is lies, yeah? So people in the counter-narrative look into their background, ask them for evidence when they're trying to tell you to believe in something, yeah? You'll start finding that everything I say, you know, correlates to these people lying to you all the time, yeah? Go and ask them. You know, I've got public challenges on my, you know, my said Facebook pinned post on the one that has been taken control of. Go ask any government member on the world to publicly go against the acceptance of my booklet's contents, yeah? It's all evidence-based, yeah? But people don't want evidence and they do not want truth yet. So this is why would the government, if people are not learning from lies yet, why would they expose people to the information I'm showing yet when they're not ready for it or they don't want truth yet with evidence? So anyway, I've gone on a lot longer than I thought I would today. Thanks for anyone who's watching it or will watch. But like I say, there's no crimes being done by me putting stickers on police cars, police buildings, any other kind of, you know, any buildings, like a university today. I didn't put it on the building, but I put information for the students to find. And who puts 27 years worth of information online to be fully scrutinised by everyone and anyone, and nobody can, you know, come back and say anything against it or show one line, anything. But people still don't want to see it or look at it. Anyway, thanks for watching anyway. Sorry, I don't know how to turn this off.